Well, hey guys, what's up? It's your boy Air Legends, and today I am back with another series. You can say, What if Naruto was an android? I have searched this series and I was not able to find much context on it, so I wanted to make it a version of my own. So now, let's get into this video. The story begins in the Dragon Ball Z world, where the Red Ribbon Army was destroyed. As you know, Dr. Jiro's plan. He was making Android 17 and 18, but a thought came in his mind as he was thinking that there are other universes and other dimensions. You know, the theory of parallel dimensions as he knew about it. So he wanted to test out another dimension where he thought that he could find some other sort of energy or a strong warrior which he could use against Son Goku to defeat him. So he decided to make a machine which can send him to another dimension where he can find someone strong and experiment on him and to make him an android helping him in his project of killing Son Goku. So he made a machine and finally went to a different dimension. And we all know which dimension it will be. It will be of Naruto dimension. Now, as now Naruto, let's just say, he was 8 years old. Yeah, it would be good. He was 8 years old and he was running from a mob who the people who were attacking him for being the Jinchuriki of the Nine Tails. As he was running, and Dr. Jiro finally came there. His scanners told him that it certainly is a different dimension and a strange energy that is there. And he made a sensor machine just like the Dragon Radar, which he could find the energies of the Dragon Balls and could detect it. It was just like it. As he saw that how people were of this village that is in front of him, and he saw that how people use the different type of energy of elements, controlling elements, which intrigue him to no end, as his sensor machine told him which power does people have, how much power does these people have. As he was wandering around the village, being an android, he was not able to sense by anyone and he did not had any chakra at all. Finally, after some research, he wanted to kidnap someone, not an adult, because these people, he don't know what tricks they will use and it will hard for him to capture anyone. But one day his scanners got wild, as we know. The big the chakra is, the bigger the scanners will told him, as he saw that the reading was off charge, and he finally went towards the reading. He saw that some people were beating up a kid. First, he thought that this reading must be because of these people coming together, but when he took a glance once again, he saw that it was not coming from the people, it was coming from that boy. As he saw how much reading it was off the chart. There was no person in this dimension, as he was thinking that who has this much chakra. As he find out that these people called this power chakra, as he went to the library of the village and scanned the books and knew about the ninja history. As finally people beat Naruto up and went to their works. After that, Dr. Jiro had the perfect opportunity to get Naruto and get out of there. And he finally took Naruto, who was already unconscious because of the beating, and finally went off. But unknown to him, someone saw him as the Ambu finally arrived there to help Naruto. But people left, but they saw that this strange man came from nowhere, picked up Naruto, and pressed a button and went off, as they were shocked as they told the third Hokage that their Jinchuriki has been kidnapped, as it was panic in the hidden leaf village because you know the power of the nine tails and the Jinchuriki, how importance it has in the village. But it is quite strange that the Jinchuriki has the most importance in the village and he's the one who is treated like the dirt in all the villages. Well, that is a different topic, of course. Now, Naruto. finally opened his eyes as he was now in Dragon Ball Z world. As he saw that bind, he was binded up. As he tried to free himself, but he was not able to do so. He looked everywhere, but he saw only machines and different things. And suddenly, he saw two other peoples were also kidnapped, and they were brought here and put to the same cell as Naruto was. As Naruto was confused, as Dr. Giro finally came and said, "Well, young man, you finally woke up, huh? I see." As Naruto said, "Who are you? Where am I?" As Dr. Giro said, "Calm down, kid. You are going to be my special project. Project N." As he started to laugh, as he put the 17 and 18 there, who were unconscious. As Naruto said, "What did you do to these people? Where am I?" As he was crying, he said, "Don't worry. I will give you power, power beyond belief. You could only imagine, and you will do my work by killing the damn Saiyan Son Goku." As Dr. Jiro explained that this is a different dimension and Naruto is from different world as he was the one who kidnapped him and bring him here so that he can use him to kill a certain man here. Naruto was crying as he did not understand what was going on as he was still 8 years old. Finally, Dr. Jiro did experiments on him. This chakra thing intrigued Dr. Jiro to no end. But he was surprised to see that he cannot infuse cell with this chakra power as the key. Every time he tried to do so, this chakra converts into ki. As this confuses him, but he thought that it is possible that this chakra and the ki are similar to each other as they both are natural powers and ki being more powerful convert this chakra into ki. As he gave up, now Cell don't need Naruto to be perfect. He only needs 17 and 18 to become perfect. As the experiments done and finally the years passes and you know the android saga finally came. In this time Naruto was already made an android. When Piccolo, when Vegeta blew up the door, wanted to meet these androids and kill them all. Uh, I'm pretty sure Trunks was also there. As he saw that, there was 17, 18, 16, and another guy who did not, who Trunks did not know. He was shocked, but it was him that this guy was an android nonetheless. As 17 and Vegeta, all the fights go the same, but in the meantime, 16 and Naruto were just standing there. Naruto had all the data about the Goku, and he even learnt about this key. But his chakra seems to be his affinity. As then, all the fights goes the same, but Naruto did not want it to be there. As the Cell Saga happens, Naruto did not take part in it as he tried to defend his friends, new friends 17 and 18, but they still got absorbed. You can say that Naruto did not play much role there, even though he became a lot powerful compared to the Super Saiyan Master of Goku and the Ki Blast. Even though Naruto helped them a little, as Naruto told them that he was kidnapped when he was a kid, even though Dr. Jiro made him an android, he can still remember his past life as Bulma was quite intrigued. Naruto told her that how Dr. Jiro told him that he came he bring him here from a different dimension as Bulma completely believed him after reading this chakra thing as finally they found out the machine and Naruto was finally sent back in the dimension of the Naruto. You can say that Naruto did not play much role in the Cell Saga or anything as all the things goes to same. You can say that Naruto became a little good friend with Gohan being of the same age and look up to Goku and saw how Goku sacrificed his own life to save the planet, which gave him quite motivation. As finally Naruto was sent back in the time where he came from. When Naruto came to his dimension, he saw that he was in the forest as he started to fly towards the village. You can say that he was able to do so in this time. A little key was in everyone, and after so many experiments, Naruto had a little bit of key. But as I said before, Naruto had the affinity to the chakra. You know, the Ninetale beast. In this time, Naruto went to the village and he landed in front of the gates as Naruto started to walk up into the village. As the guards saw him and stopped him and asked for his identity. And Naruto said, well, my name is Naruto Uzumaki. As guards' eyes widened when they both of them heard this, and they quickly ran up to Hokage office and told them that Naruto was in the village. Third Hokage was shocked as Naruto was summoned in the office of the third Hokage, who was alone, as third Hokage looked a good glance at Naruto and finally realized that the whisker marks, blonde hairs, blue eyes, this is nonetheless Naruto. But where was he? And what happened to him for 4 years? As all of these questions were in the mind of the third Hokage, as he said, Naruto, my boy, I really missed you. Where was you? What happened to you? As he asked question, Naruto said, calm down, old man. So many questions at the same time. As third Hokage said, well, first of all, I am very happy to see you. Now, mind telling me? As Naruto sighs and told third Hokage that he only trusts him here, so he would like the Ambus to go. As third Hokage nodded and signals Ambu to leave. Then Naruto said, then the third Hokage speaks up. Well, all the Ambus went. Now, tell me. As Naruto said, are you sure? I can sense a one there. As third Hokage noticed that. But the Ambu left quickly. As it was an root Ambu wanted to tell the scenario to the Danzo, of course. As Naruto said, well, it seems that he left. As Naruto, third Hokage asked Naruto. Then Naruto sighs and started to explain how he was kidnapped and went to a different dimension where that strange robot guy did experiments on him. As third Hokage could not believe what he was hearing. These people that Naruto told him about, the Goku and different things. But then third Hokage said, well, Naruto, these things you are telling me, it could be a genjutsu or a replacement for these memories that were in your mind. So, it is little hard to believe. Naruto said, well, I can give you a proof. As third Hokage nodded, thinking what proof Naruto will give. Naruto started to fly. As third Hokage eyes widens, even though they live in the shinobi world where you can fire a blast, a fireball from your mouth. It was not every day. You can see people flying everywhere. As Naruto said, and made a ki blast and told third Hokage that this ki blast, whatever it hits, it will blow up and destroy mountains in a single hit if I want. These things were as Naruto flowed up his ki and chakra as it was around, just like Super Saiyan aura, as this was enough for third Hokage to believe Naruto. As third Hokage said, well, Naruto, I am sorry that all that happened. I could see that it was my responsibility to take care of you, but it seems that I failed at that, so I apologize to you. Naruto said, well, it was for the best, even though I was kidnapped and a lot happened to me, but now I am back to my home and I have enough power now, as those experiments, though were quite bad, gave me an immense power. Not only on this key power, but also my chakra. I have infinite chakra now. This catches the eye of third Hokage, who asked, what do you mean by that, Naruto? Infinite chakra? As Naruto said, yeah. My other friends, the Android 17 and 18, seems to have the infinite key. But I did not achieve the infinite key, but I have infinite stamina and I can generate infinite chakra at the same time. So, whenever I use a little bit of chakra, that will replenish after a second. I will never get tired. as Tadokage was intrigued and thinking that what type of experiments did that old guy did to him. But nonetheless he agreed, was quite happy and told Naruto that the graduation exam is tomorrow, so now you can take part in it. And I have to go on a meeting with the elders and Danzo because I'm pretty sure that the Ambu was of Danzo. As Naruto said, well, you can go there, but I want a favor. As Tadokage raised an eyebrow, then Naruto said, well, don't tell them that I was the experiments, what happened to me. I'm pretty because I know that I am the Jinchuriki of the Nine Tails. As Tadokage sighs, now knowing that Naruto know it. Naruto said, well, they already hate me. It will give me if it will give them an opportunity, a chance to extract the Nine Tails. They might be thinking that I was controlled by the Nine Tails, so they will want to extract the Nine Tails and to kill me. So you can make a good story, I believe. As Tadokage chuckled and said, okay Naruto, your secret is safe with me. As Naruto smiled and said, well, I know. Then Naruto took a step back and said, oh, I forgot where I am staying. As Tadokage chuckled and said, don't worry Naruto, you got your apartment just as you left, don't worry. As Naruto smiled, as Tadokage gave Naruto some money to stay. As Naruto took the money and left, he was now walking in the village as most of the people recognized him as the news spread like a wildfire as the demon has returned to the village as most of the villagers were not quite happy about it, but they cannot do anything about it because they realized that the worth of Naruto in the village as it was panic in the village without the Jinchuriki of the Nine Tails. As Naruto went to his favorite shop at the Ichiraku Ramen as the old man and the girl that were there were quite happy and surprised to see Naruto, who came there after 4 years. As now Naruto was 12. As Naruto chuckled and said, well, mind giving me a ramen, your number one customer, old man? As old man recognized the voice and was quite happy to see Naruto. Finally, Naruto went to his house and started to clean up things. As he started to clean up his apartment, even though it was not in quite bad conditions, but it was still dirty, so he had to clean it a little. Of course, as he finally lay down, it was the next day. He thought that it would be the Chunin exam. He had to work hard on that. The graduation exam. He had to work for it, though not a lot, because now he was an partial android. So he got the talent in everything. Of course, he can just take a glance of a jutsu and he can master it in no time at all. His eyes were like scanners, and by mean scanners, I mean the Sharingan. The next day arrived. As Tadokage did not knew that if Naruto was able to pass the graduation exam, as he was thinking that Naruto will have to repeat a year. But he was still wanted to see the power that Naruto now possessed. He already told a story to the elders that Naruto was kidnapped by an organization, but Naruto was able to free himself with the help of Ambu that I sent after them. They had to believe it, even though Danzo knew that it was a lie, but he had to get along with it for now. As then, Naruto came into the room as Ruka was telling students to line up to get ready for the graduation exam. Then a knock could be heard on the door of the classroom. As Ruka said yes, as then Naruto opened the door and finally came into. Naruto had long blonde hairs as he wear black, coal black, as there was a little orange on the side of his, you can say, arm, as on the back it was written 9 as Naruto entered, as most of the girls there was shocked how handsome that Naruto was looking. As Naruto said, "Well, hello." As Ruka said, "Well, who are you?" As Naruto gave Ruka a scroll. As Ruka opened the scroll and started to read and said, "Okay, Naruto, you can." Naruto, it was. "Introduce yourself to the class." As Naruto looked toward the class and said, "Well, hello, my name is Naruto Uzumaki, and I am going to take the graduation exam today. Hope to get along with you guys." After saying that, Ruka said, "Well, take a seat." As Naruto finally went and took a seat, as Shikamaru and most of the people who knew who Naruto actually was, when they heard the name Naruto Uzumaki, their eyes widened because they knew that it was the kid that villagers used to hate, and the parents told them to stay away from that kid. But now he was back as Naruto took a seat beside Hinata, who already figured out who Naruto actually was. Hinata. No, just screw that. As Naruto did never save Hinata. Instead of it was, let's just say, Ino. Because I wanted to do that ship. As Ino always used to like Naruto, but when Naruto disappeared, she became quite sad, and she was never a fangirl of Sasuke. As when Naruto took a seat beside Ino, she started to blush, realized that he was the same kid who saved her when the bullies were bully her, bullying her. As she started to blush, and Naruto noticed that. Of course, then the exam start. As first, it was the written exam, which Naruto easily passed because Naruto had already the memory that and the information that the Dr. Jiro put in him. He accidentally put the information that he took from the library of this dimension of the Konoha into the Naruto because he thought that it would be helpful for Naruto because his power is of the chakra. So the history of the chakra will help him as he was thinking. So he put that information as well. So it was quite easy for Naruto to pass this exam. Then it came Sasuke as Ruka announces that the highest marks are Naruto Uzumaki, second Sakura Haruno, third Sasuke Uchiha. When everyone heard that, they could expect that Sakura to being a little further from Sasuke, but for Naruto to beat even Sakura, they thought that he must be a bookworm. For that, Sasuke took a good glance at Naruto, but he ignored it. And then, next exam, it was Shuriken test. Sasuke first, as he threw all the shurikens, kunais, at the same time, hit all the attacks at dead center, as it were 10 kunais, but only one missed it. As then, Sasuke used the same style, the Uchiha style. You know what Itachi did? The kunais hit each other and hit the dead center. Naruto noticed that. And I have already told you guys that Naruto has ultimate copying ability. Or you can say he learned quickly. As Naruto quickly noticed how he did that, then all the students did the same. Then Ruka said, "Naruto Uzumaki." Then Naruto came forward and picked up the kunais and then made a cross of hand arms. When Sasuke saw that, his eyes got widened because it was an Uchiha style. How can this kid know it? And then Naruto throw them at once, hitting all of them. All of them hit each other and hit the target's dead center, impressing Aruka, Mizuki, and everyone there as it beat the score of Sasuke as well. Aruka said, "Well, Naruto, congrats, you had the highest score in it." As Naruto nodded, as Sasuke grit his teeth. As then, the transformation jutsu, the clone jutsu, as Sasuke came, as then he made two clones of himself. This technique intrigues Naruto because he know the Tien Shinhan power of duplication. as he know the technique that Tian Xinhan uses to duplicate or separate himself, as Naruto thought that it is quite similar to him, but this clone seems to be just illusions. I wonder if I can make them solids, as Naruto was thinking it, as then all of them did. Sasuke made, let's just say, 4 clones of himself, wanted to surpass that new kid, whoever he was. As Naruto, turns came. As Ruka said, okay, Naruto, even though you don't have passed from the academy, or you have any lectures or any lessons from the academy, we believe that you might be able to pull it off. Just pull it off one, and we will pass you. As Naruto nodded, as he made hand signs. Let's just add another thing that Naruto don't need hand signs because just like Ki control, he has mastered his chakra to an extent that he can just do anything he wants with his chakra. But still, he made some different hand signs. Just wanted to show people, though he don't need them. Then Iruka saw that these are such strange hand signs, what type of clone he's doing, and then suddenly 50 clones pop out from nowhere as shocking Iruka. First it and Mizuki. Iruka said, how did you do that? As Mizuki then took a step forward and checked the clones as he said, these are not normal clones, these are shadow clones. As Ruka's eyes widened, as Ruka said, how did you learn an A rank jutsu? As it is a forbidden jutsu, Naruto. Naruto said, well, it is quite similar to the clone jutsu. When you come to master it, you can progress it. As everyone was shocked when they heard that this is an A rank or S rank jutsu. As Sasuke narrowed his eyes toward Naruto as he was getting frustrated now. This kid came out of nowhere and passing his course like nothing. Then the transformation jutsu. Sasuke did his best and then Naruto came there and he made 4 clones and all of them transformed into different peoples. One transformed into Iruka, other into Mizuki, third one into the ramen guy, and the fourth one into the third Hokage, impressing Aruka and Mizuki. This proved Naruto's superiority on everyone. Being able to do clone jutsu with the shadow clones was quite impressive for everyone. As Aruka said, okay Naruto, you pass. As then the scores were calculated, then Aruka arrived and said, okay guys, you guys, all of you did well. Some of you passed, some of you did not. But I hope for all of you to do your best. As Luka announces that this year's Konoichi of the year is Ino Yamanaka. As Sakura says, yeah, that which passed me. As then, and the rookie of the year is, everyone expected for Sasuke to be the rookie of the year. Then he said, Naruto Uzumaki. This caught everyone's attention, but most of them were not quite surprised after seeing the progress and what Naruto did in the exam. It was quite clear for them. And then Sasuke burst out in anger. What do you mean that dope cannot be the rookie of the year? He came out from nowhere and got the title. As Kira said, yeah, I probably can beat him to a bloody pope. He don't deserve the title of the rookie of the year, huh? It should be me, an alpha male. As Naruto Iruka said, well, the score says this. Naruto had a perfect taijutsu as he stand in front of Mizuki, as he was able to keep up with him quite easily, even though he was holding back as he passed it. As he got perfect score in everything, the written exam and other jutsus. So it is clear that Naruto is the best out of here. As Sasuke said, I don't accept it. I want a duel between me and Uchiha Elite and that dope right now. As Ruka looked toward Naruto, Naruto accepted it because he don't care. As then Sasuke stood in front of Naruto as he knew that he was superior to this nobody dope. As Iruka said, now begin. When Iruka said that, begin, Sasuke had a arrogant smirk on his face as he dashes toward Naruto, trying to punch him. But To his surprise, Naruto blocked catches his punch like nothing, which intrigued, no, angers Sasuke as he flipped and tried to kick Naruto on his face, but Naruto catches it like nothing. Then Sasuke made some distance and then made a fireball which dashes towards Naruto. Naruto looked towards the fireball and saw how Naruto Sasuke did it and did his own fireball. And Naruto's fireball easily overpowered Sasuke like it was nothing and dashes towards Sasuke. Sasuke was able to dodge it, then he dashes towards Naruto, trying to be engaged in Taijutsu battle with his kunai. But Naruto had enough as Naruto vanished from his side as Sasuke was looking here and there. Then he suddenly felt a presence behind him, but it was too late for him as Naruto chopped him on the neck, knocking him and shocking everyone that Naruto did not even receive a single attack from Sasuke. As a matter of fact, he completely bodied Sasuke in Taijutsu and Ninjutsu. And Sakura said, "No, Sasuke-kun, you cheated!" as she screamed on her lungs. But Naruto did not care. Iruka said, "Well, that's enough. It is clear that Naruto is the rookie of the year. So, now go back and take your headbands." As all of them went to the class and took their headbands. Then Naruto went off to his house, but he heard someone calling out his name as Naruto looked back to see a young girl with blonde hairs and green eyes, bluish eyes, as it seems. And it was none other than Ino. As Naruto said, "Well, hello." Ino said, "Well, I saw you in the academy, and I think I know you from childhood. But where was you? I wanted to ask many questions to you." Naruto then remembered the girl he saved from the bully, and then he said, "Oh yeah, now I remember. You're the girl which I saved, right?" As Ino blushed a little and nodded. Then Naruto said, "Well, I will tell you. You can say that I was not in the village. Well, mind coming with me to the Ichiraku Ramen?" As she blushed once again and said, "Okay." And both of them went to Ichiraku Ramen and spent the rest of the day with each other. As Naruto made it a fake story that he was not in the village and doing some missions for the third Hokage or something like those things. You know, not necessary for the story, of course. As next day, the team's selection was as the Iruka entered and start announcing the teams. This time, Sakura, since was not the Konoichi of the year, she was placed in the place of Ino, and Ino was placed in the team 7. As Ruka said, team 7, Sasuke Uchiha, Ino Yamanaka. When Sakura heard that, she was quite angry, not wanted to left his Sasuke-kun with that Ino pig. And then he said, "Naruto Uzumaki." As everyone heard that, then Kiba said, "What? How can the three toppers of our academy be on the same team?" As Iruka sighed and said, "Well, that is the wish of third Hokage. I cannot do anything. So, I hope you guys did your best, do your best in the future." As all of them nodded. Then the census came, took their students. Now it is turn for the Naruto and his team. As Naruto just talking with Ino all this time, as learning what happened behind his back when he was not in this world, of course. As Sasuke was not speaking anything, just glaring at Naruto time to time, remembering his utter defeat from this nobody dope. As 2 hours passes like nothing, as Naruto and Ino was just talking with each other. As Ino realized that how beautiful and handsome Naruto actually is, and he is a lot better than Sasuke could ever be, and he is much stronger than him. And she was just falling for Naruto for every time whenever she looks into the eyes of Naruto. As then the Kakashi finally came after 2 hours to see that Sasuke was just brooding like an Uchiha, and the other two were talking with each other. And then Kakashi came and said, "Well, my first impression is you guys are interesting." And then he asked all of them to meet him on the rooftop, and all of them nodded. Naruto just grabbed Ino and Shinchuin away as Ino blushed a little when Naruto put a hand on her shoulder. Then Sasuke roared like an Uchiha once again and started walk up to the stairs as Kakashi was shocked to see that Naruto and Ino were already there when he appeared there, as he thought that this kid, he's faster than me? Interesting. As then, after some time, Sasuke finally arrived there, angry that he was the last one left behind. Then he took his seat. Then the Kakashi said, "Okay guys, let's just start. Tell me your dreams and other things." As Kakashi still introduces himself the same, just telling them his name. And then he looked towards Ino and asked her dreams. And then she said, "Well, I want to become a strong Konoichi and head of my clan." And then Kakashi nodded. Sasuke said the same. And then Naruto said, "Well, my likes are Ichiro Kuromin, Third Hokage, and Ino, I guess." As she blushed way harder this time, just on the level of Hinata. As Sasuke, no, Kakashi raised an eyebrow. Then Naruto said, "Well, I don't have special dreams. Maybe I would become a Hokage one day, I guess." Kakashi nodded and told them about the bell test and how the bell test will happen tomorrow, as all of them nodded. As he went off, when Naruto was about to leave with Ino, Sasuke said, "Wait, you dope." As Naruto looked back, Naruto said, "Well, dope is to be called a loser, and you was the one who got defeated by me. Then that will make you a dope, Uchiha." As Sasuke got angry and he said, "How dare you to mock me? You nobody. I'm an Uchiha, an elite. I demand you to teach me that technique you just used to came here." Naruto said, "Huh, that was just my speed. And if you really think that you are worthy enough to learn, then first you have to learn some respect and honor. Otherwise, in my eyes, you are just like a trash on the road who thinks that he's better than others, but in reality, he is just a trash." Sasuke got angry, wanted to attack Naruto right there and then. Then Ino came. Now, guys, calm down. We don't want to be fighting with each other. We are a team now, so we have to work together. Okay, Naruto, let's just leave." As she grabbed Naruto's hand, Naruto blushed a little, and both of them went off. As Sasuke was gritting his teeth, as he was thinking that I will get that dope for that. I'm an elite Uchiha. How dare he? I will teach him a lesson. As Kakashi, unknowing to all of them, was there and watching all of this interaction with interest in his eyes. One thing I want to clear that Naruto is even stronger than the, you can say he's as strong as the the imperfect cell when he first came there. Just like 17, he was on the same level. And let me remind you guys, 18 utterly defeated, no, humiliated Vegeta in the Super Saiyan form, and Naruto was on the same level. But you can say that being able to use chakra at the same time, he was even stronger than all of them. But he was not on the same level as Super Saiyan Grade 4 Goku or Super Saiyan Grade 3 Vegeta. But he was still as strong as the second grade Vegeta. Let's just say that he was as strong when Piccolo got fused with the Kami, and he was able to get a fight with 17 or a little stronger, if you want to say that. So Naruto can easily single-handedly destroy the Kages that are there, but he don't have a reason to do so. Now let's get to the story. No, let's just end this episode right here. Hope you guys like it, and if you want another part of it, I will provide it to you guys. And I was thinking that most of the people were asking me, how do I make the thumbnails like this or the other thumbnails? And if you want me to make a video to tell you guys how to make thumbnails like me or any other thumbnails of Naruto or any other animation, that I have seen that many people have great stories but they don't have views because they record on a simple photo of Naruto which don't attract many people. So you guys, if you guys want me to make a small video to tell you guys how to make thumbnails like me or other thumbnails, I see many people make even greater thumbnails than me, but just for the thumbnails I will tell you guys. Okay, see you guys later. Peace.